How's it going, everyone? Vandrin here with another episode of Daily Spell, where every day we highlight one spell from 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, go over the basic information of the spell, discuss my thoughts on its usefulness in certain scenarios, and close things out with a brief narrative description of the spell taking place. Today's spell is Animal Shapes. Animal Shapes is an 8th level transmutation spell with a casting time of 1 action and a range of 30 feet. Animal Shapes has both verbal and somatic components, if your DM requires them, meaning that there will be both words and motions needed to cast the spell. The duration of Animal Shapes is up to 24 hours. It is important to note that Animal Shapes is a concentration spell, meaning that if you suffer any damage, you will need to succeed on a concentration roll to determine if the effects of the spell remain in place. Also, if you choose to cast another concentration-based spell, the effects of Animal Shapes will immediately vanish. The description of Animal Shapes, via the player's handbook on page 212, is as follows. Your magic turns others into beasts. You choose any number of willing creatures that you can see within range. You transform each target into the form of a large or smaller beast with a challenge rating of 4 or lower. On subsequent turns, you can use your action to transform affected creatures into new forms. You can choose a different form for each target. A target's game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast, though the target retains its alignment and intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. The target assumes the hit points of its new form, and when it reverts to its normal form, it returns to the number of hit points it had before it transformed. If it reverts as a result of dropping to 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to its normal form. As long as the excess damage doesn't reduce the creature's normal form to 0 hit points, it isn't knocked unconscious. The creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form, and it can't speak or cast spells. The target's gear melds into its new form. The target can't activate, wield, or otherwise benefit from any of its equipment. Animal Shapes is a high-level spell that can be incredibly useful in more ways than one. Being able to transform your entire party into wolves to hunt through the forest, fish to swim swiftly and breathe underwater, or dragons to lay waste to your foes. This spell is only limited by your creativity and can be not only very useful, but will also bring some excellent flair and flavor to your games. You shout the words of the spell as you stretch your hands out towards your friends. Immediately they transform into a multitude of various dragon wormlings, as you choose a specific type for each of them. Launching yourselves into the advancing horde with a renewed strength, you utilize your breath weapon to utterly destroy these evil invaders, saving everyone within the town. Thank you for watching. Please comment below what your own thoughts are on Animal Shapes, and feel free to share stories from games you've played and where it's been used. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. Come back and join me tomorrow as we discuss yet another Daily Spell.